7,500. That's the number of employees at Twitter HQ the day that Elon Musk bought Twitter. Just 1 week later, that number was slashed in half, with approximately 3,500 employees walking out of the door, with nearly 4,000 of them choosing to stay. The reason this occurred, you may ask? A little something that the internet likes to call Twitter 2.0. To understand the story, I have to take you back a couple of weeks to when Elon Musk finally acquired Twitter.com, back on October 27th, 2022. After him being the owner for a short 5 days, he decided to send an email to all the employees overnight. The email stated to the employees was about how Twitter is going to change to be a better Twitter, kind of like Elon's vision on how he wants the media platform to play out as the owner. And the next day, he decided to close all of the offices. The company also closed offices and barred employees from entering the evening must begin to enact mass layoffs. Add another one here. A current employee noted the closing offices is a dramatic move, but intended to prevent sabotage while they sort out access revocations, which, it kind of makes sense. No normal company owner decides to just throw out half of their staff 2 days into ownership. This was Tuesday, October 27th into Wednesday. Thursday, October 29th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time is when the sign-up sheet to work on Twitter 2.0 ended, and those who didn't sign up were laid off or fired. Musk ordered Twitter employees interested in working for his extremely hardcore version of Twitter to click a sign-up link by Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or else they would be considered part of a voluntary layoff and receive 3 months of severance pay. This is actually really funny because, for you to get laid off is because there's too much work. That's how a layoff works. But to get severance pay, it's kind of, it's also normal. It's funnier that he lost half the staff in 2 days after that. Maybe he should have waited longer to announce this instead of 5 days in and then 7 days, half the staff is gone. I find it funny. Elon and other larger heads of the company decided to ask team managers for lists of people who they thought were a hazard to Twitter's future, which of course ended with people fired. Then the sign-up sheet for employees to work on Twitter 2.0, which was 2 days after the overnight email was sent out, also, of course, led to the layoff of 3,500 employees. Cut to today, November 17th, around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Twitter trending with 666,000 tweets, as well as anything else with the name Twitter in it. Literally anything. Elon's number 2, Rip Twitter's number 1, Tumblr, MySpace, Twitter's over party, Twitter migration since Twitter, Snapchat, Twitter's, LinkedIn, anything with Twitter in it, and every other social media platform, because everyone's saying, oh, time to migrate, Why now, though? The storm had to die down, right? Wrong. From the 3,500 employees that didn't get laid off, fired, or quit, there were around 4,000 employees still working. Here's the kicker, though. Another 2,000 employees from the remaining 4,000 will also be leaving. Twitter will be down over 2,000 more employees just 2 weeks after Musk's mass layoff of roughly 3,500 people. Many workers who declined to sign up for Twitter 2.0 consulted with lawyers before making their decision. 2 people familiar with those discussions said. In exactly 3 weeks, Elon Musk managed to get rid of 5,500 employees at Twitter HQ, which is insane to think about, by the way. There are around 2,000 employees working there right now since the Eloning of Thursday at 5 p.m. October 27, 2022. Here's what an employee had to say. The possibility of 2,000 fewer hands to help is a new source of anxiety for people trying to keep their jobs. Quote, so many teams are already down to just one person, end quote. Absolutely insane. And then Elon Musk himself went to Twitter and started complaining about how Twitter is offering free lunches instead of paying people for their meal, and that it's costing Twitter $400 per meal, which, I don't understand why they did that in the first place. Whoever the other owner of Twitter was before shouldn't have done that, because wasting out a lot of money, but, maybe he was generous or something. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know how Twitter makes money in the first place, so who am I to talk? I also have a couple of comments from the Twitter employees themselves. One of the former Twitter workers former Twitter employees, my bad, who wished to remain anonymous told the BBC I think when the dust clears today, there's probably going to be less than 2,000 people left. You were not wrong, buddy. You were not wrong at all. You were not far off at all. They added that everyone in their team had been terminated. The manager of that team, his manager was terminated. And then that manager's manager was terminated. The person above that was one of the execs terminated on the first day. So there's nobody left in that chain of command. Another one here. Another person said that they had resigned even though they had been prepared to work long hours. I didn't want to work for someone who threatened us over email multiple times about exceptional tweeps who work here when I was already working 60 to 70 hours weekly, they said. I also have a couple funny tweets that I found. Ironic. People acting like Twitter is dying is a bad thing. Lamau. True. From Josh. Josh always makes bangers. Drew Gooden, of course. He said, I've never opened up about this before, but in 2016, I bought Vine for $44 billion and then shut it down 12 days later. So I know exactly what Elon is going through right now. Don't we all? The big man himself, Elon Musk, he said, and we just hit another all-time high in Twitter usage, LOL. Let that sink in. Very funny. Hassan, Twitter not fully shutting down, but running on skeleton crew is unimaginably dangerous. I also got one more part that I didn't know where to put it, so here we are. People being pitched on why they should stay with Twitter were not offered more money, but instead were urged to be excited about Musk's vision for Twitter and its future potential. This one I kind of just wanted to complain, because I've been working at Walmart for like a year, distribution center, and 3 months in, they raised my pay by like $2 because they wanted to compete with other distribution centers who were offering like a higher amount. Whatever. Great. Good for you. And, you know, Elon Musk, with the money that he was going to save if he did cut off the free lunches, then he could have done that. He could have done it by like $1, $1 an hour, whatever the salary is. Like maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking. It's just, he could have done something. He could have done something other than nothing. Considering that half of the people left, he could have been like, oh, for the other 4,000 of you, hey, get a little raise since, I just cut off half the salary for everybody. I don't know. Could have thought of something. That's basically all I wanted to say. If you guys like the video, then drop a like down below. Drop a follow, subscription feed, subscribe. Just subscribe down there. Don't dislike. Don't do that. No. Like the video. Subscribe to me. I don't have subscribers. And watch my other content now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it right now. Now. Do it now. Do it now. Bye.